Are you wondering what the best lens for YouTube is in 2022? Stick around and I'm going to give you the top 3 reasons why I believe that the Canon RF 15-35 F2.8 is the best lens for YouTube and all video work in 2022. Starting with reason number 3, stabilization. This lens comes with 5 stops of stabilization, giving you the capability of shooting handheld with video work and photography. Primarily, I've used this lens strictly for videography, and I'm about to give a quick demonstration of its vlogging capabilities. Hair's crazy. Now, I do have to say with the vlogging, it's relatively heavy. The lens does weigh a little bit. This is about arm's length away. See if I can get in front of a light here. Vlogging out in public for me isn't very easy yet. I haven't developed the confidence yet, so I'm still working towards that. And I get a little uneasy and anxious and nervous when I'm filming out in public, even though I know people out in the world really don't care what it is that I'm doing, but it's just a self-conscious thing that I'm still working through. So I got this lens primarily for talking head and studio work and YouTube work at my desk or in my living room here. Reason number 2, versatility. You can use the 15-35 focal length for a variety of reasons, very, very broad reasons. The reason why you would use a 15mm versus why you would use a 35mm are vary greatly. 15 and 20 millimeters is going to be great so that you can see the entire landscape when you're doing landscape photography, or when you're filming and trying to do some panning or some rolling shots with a subject. You're able to grab a lot of detail and a lot of the entire scene. Also, when you're setting up for a shoot, a talking head like this, whether I'm at 15 or I'm at 20 millimeters, I can rest assured that I'm definitely in frame. And if I'm not in frame, I can compose the shot a little bit differently using the Canon R6 or the Canon R5. Now, the Canon R5 has a 45 megapixel camera, so it's a little bit more forgiving, whereas the Canon R6 only has 21 megapixels, so I have to be a little bit more careful with that one when I'm filming. What makes this lens special at 15-35 is it being combined with the constant f2.8 throughout the entire focal range. I shoot all of my videos, including talking head videos, YouTube videos, and Instagram Reel videos at roughly between 2.8 and 4.0. I decided to go with the 15-35 solely on the basis of the 2.8 f-stop. Having that throughout the entire focal length gives me a lot more free range and a lot more creativity. I have more options. Now, the 14-35 is a great alternative. I haven't personally shot with that lens, but if it's anything like this, it's a fantastic lens. The 14-35 is also an L series lens, which is the premium optics, the luxury line for Canon. I have been shooting with this lens for a couple of months now. Now I can't stop thinking of ways that I can monetize this lens. From real estate photography to real estate videos, from short form ads on Reels and short form ads on TikTok. With confidence, I can tell them that I'm able to produce some very high quality short form video ads for their products. Now, if you guys are interested in other ways to make money and monetize all of your expensive gear, make sure to follow and subscribe to this channel. In addition to that, you can follow me on Instagram and on Vero. The #1 reason why I got this lens is because of YouTube. It seemed to me that this lens was going to be able to do everything that I needed to do for video purposes, talking head purposes, vlogging eventually. But having the confidence to know that I can set this lens up anywhere in my apartment or anywhere in my studio and know that I'll be inside a frame and I'll be composed nicely. Also, being able to have that wide 15 to 20 all the way to 35, I can compose in post-production and be able to set myself up nicely within the frame. There's a lot of potential for short form video and long form video, and I believe that YouTube is going to be one of the catalysts that takes us over the hump. Having the skill to confidently record yourself, film yourself, and film the things around you, I think are going to be one of the most desirable skill sets in the coming years. Being able to have that on your resume, in addition to all of the other skills and accolades that you may have, being able to set up lighting, set up sound, and press record, and know how to edit, and know how to work Premiere Pro, I think are going to be skills that are going to be well suited for the future. The 15 to 35 is the perfect filmmaking lens. It's versatile, it's incredibly bright, and it produces some pretty awesome images. I haven't specifically used the 15 to 35 for product photography yet, because I have other lenses that are better for that. This lens is primarily been for video work only. I'm going to shoot a couple of videos and demo them for you here, so that you may get a sense of the stability and the image quality from this lens. All of my other past videos on this channel have been filmed with the 15 to 35. If you haven't already, consider going down and subscribing to this channel. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Vero, all of that jazz. Adios.